Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. I'm a salesman working from home. Construction recently finished on the new house that I personally designed.
Hiroshi, Daisuke, dinner's ready.
Yup, coming!
Alright, here's dinner for you too, Lucky. Give me your hand. Good girl, you can eat now.
Under our new roof, I was living with my beautiful wife, Akari, who happens to be an amazing cook. And this is my son, Daisuke. And that's our pet puppy, Lucky. Bye, Mom! Bye, Dad! Alright, see you in the afternoon, Daisuke!
Oh, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Odaira.
This is Mrs. Araichi, one of Akari's friends, whose kid goes to the same preschool as our son.
Good morning, Mrs. Araichi.
I heard in a rumor that you just built a new house for yourselves.
Oh yeah, we did.
Man, that must be so nice. Well, there's no way it can beat my house, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, by the way, I bought a new sports car the other day, and it just looks super cool. If you'd like, I can show it to you sometime.
Wow, that sounds great.
Her husband makes a lot of money, and she wants everyone to know about it. But it's not like she's causing us any trouble, so we try to keep a healthy distance from her. But one day... Hey Dad! I want to invite Yoshiki over for a playdate! Yoshiki is Mrs. Araichi's son. Yoshiki and Daisuke are very good friends, and apparently, they're always together at preschool. Sure thing! Let's invite him over next weekend then. Yay! And so, we decided to have Yoshiki and his mother over during the weekend.
Hello.
Welcome, Yoshiki! Let's play in my room!
Thank you so much for having us over today. Here's a little gift for you.
Whoa, these are really expensive, aren't they? Are you sure we can have this?
Yes, of course. Consider it a welcoming gift for the upper class.
The upper class?
Yep, the fact that you can afford this amazing house just shows that you're making a lot of money right now. And so I can say with confidence that you're a part of the upper class now. Welcome.
But it's not like we want to be a part of the upper class. And this is an ordinary house, no?
Oh, don't be so humble, but I really can't believe it. I didn't think you guys, out of all people, would be this rich. I'm sure we can be great friends from now on.
Sure. And from that day on, Mrs. Araichi treated us like we were part of some exclusive club called the upper class. That night, man, these chocolates are amazing. She's considerate enough to bring a gift to our place, but I don't know why she's like that.
You're right, but all we have to do is just keep a healthy distance. Everything should be fine.
She wasn't causing us any harm, so we just considered her a nuisance and left it at that. But a few days later, something terrible happened. Phew, it's lunch already? Akari's at work today, so I should just eat lunch real quick and get ready for dinner. Huh? Is that a car outside? I was working as usual in my home that day. What's going on, Lucky? What the hell? When I looked out the window, I saw something unbelievable. Someone had parked a sports car on top of the grass field that I had spent so much time taking care of. When I ran out to the yard, someone was just coming out of the car, and that person was...
Oh, hey, Mr. Odaira, let me borrow this yard for a bit.
What are you even talking about? What the hell are you doing?
Well, I'm headed to my weekly hula dance lesson, but there's no parking lot there. I didn't want to have to walk there, so this is great for me. I'm going to be using your yard from now on every week to park my car, so just leave it open for me.
What? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? It's very straightforward, no? You're part of the club now, right? We gotta help each other out.
Apparently, friends for her are people she can take advantage of. No, this isn't right. The grass is gonna get all ruined. So you need to move your car now!
Oh, come on, don't be so petty. Oh crap, my lesson's about to start. See you later.
Hey, wait! You have to be kidding me! And Mrs. Araichi came back a few hours later to pick up her car. And the grass that I'd been taking care of was left crushed and dead.
Man, that was so fun. Thank you again for lending me this space. I'll be back same time next week.
My yard! I took care of it for months so that Lucky and Daisuke could play on it. And from that day on, Mrs. Araichi showed up at our yard every week to park her car there for a few hours.
All right, time to head to my hula dance lesson.
Mrs. Araichi, you have to stop parking your car here.
Oh, come on, don't be petty. It's not like I'm doing any harm.
You are! You're harming the grass!
Grass? Oh, come on, it's just grass. Let me be.
Even when I tried to stop her, she just acts like it's not a big deal. I don't want to ruin Daisuke's friendship, so I had no choice but to let her be. Oh, my lawn. Even when I try to restore it, Mrs. Araichi just comes back to ruin it again a few days later.
You're right. I can't believe she would do something like this. She doesn't have any common sense at all. And she parks here overnight sometimes, so we can't even use the yard freely anymore.
God, and she calls us friends. How ridiculous!
Hey, Hiroshi, I've been thinking and...
What is it?
Why don't we change the lawn into artificial grass? It's hard taking care of real grass, and there's types of artificial grass that is safe for pets as well.
Artificial grass, huh? I guess it won't be as badly damaged as real grass when Mrs. Araichi parks her car here.
Right? It's gonna be a pain in the ass to stop her from parking here. So let's just replace the grass first and think about our next steps after that.
You're right. And so, I replaced the lawn with artificial grass. Hiring a landscaping company to do it was really expensive, so I got some artificial grass and did it myself. Shoot!
What's going on, Hiroshi?
I forgot to buy the pins to hold the artificial grass down onto the ground. I don't really have anything that I can use instead, except for the screw, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess I'll just use the screw for now, and I'll buy the pins next weekend.
That's a good idea. Huh? Why'd you only screw them halfway in?
Well, I won't be able to take them out easily if I screw them all the way in, and it'll be hard to tell where the screws are in the first place.
Hey, Dad? Mom? Why are there screws coming out of the ground? They look kinda ugly.
You're right. Looks like one of those yards from horror movies. Alright, then let's just paint them green for now. That way, we won't be able to see them as easily.
That's a great idea!
And so, all of us work together to paint the screws green. Alright, that should do it. Daisuke, make sure you don't go out into the yard until I get all the screws out next weekend, okay? You too, Lucky.
Okay, Dad!
And all I have left to do is put this sign up. I don't want anyone going in here on accident. And now, let's just chain the entrance up. There we go. Man, I'm exhausted. Let's take a shower and go to bed. The next day...
Alright, time to park in my personal parking lot again. Huh? Why do they put chains up at the entrance? And what are all these signs for anyway? He always complains when I park her, so I bet he's trying to scare me off. I'm not falling for it, mister.
Mrs. Araichi knocked over the chains and the sign that I had set up and entered the yard. But when she got in...
Whoa!
What was that sound?
Mr. Odaira, what is going on? My tires went flat.
What?
Why would you do this to me?
What are you talking about? I put up signs at the front of the yard, didn't I?
I thought you were just trying to scare me away and make me not park here.
Oh, so you knew that I didn't want you to park here?
No, I didn't. Shut up. My husband's gonna be so mad at me for this. You're gonna have to pay me so that I can get the tires replaced.
What? How's that fair? I even put up signs for you. This is your fault.
Damn it.
I'm gonna call a towing company, seeing that you can't move your car anymore.
What? Please, don't do that.
Then how are we gonna move the car? The wheels are gonna get damaged if you try to push it back home.
Damn it. I didn't ask my husband for permission to drive this car, so I can't get this car towed. I just can't.
And we're supposed to care because... We can't let you leave the car here forever. We have to get the grass. Now it all makes sense.
Huh? Honey?
Oh, are you Mr. Araichi? That's right. You're Mr. and Mrs. Odaira, aren't you? From our son's preschool?
Why are you here?
I knew someone was riding this sports car around without my permission. I thought someone was trying to steal it or something. So I put a GPS tracker on it just in case. I followed its tracks, and it led me here.
No way.
I'm so sorry about what my wife did, Mr. Odaira. Come on, apologize to them.
No, I'm part of the upper class. I don't have to apologize to these peasants.
The upper class? You have to be kidding me. We can't even afford a flat. Wait, really? Yeah, it's true. She's always been a show-off. It's been really difficult to deal with. And I bought the sports car when I was still single. I worked a lot of hours to buy this thing.
Really?
The next time you do something like this, I'm going to get a divorce with you.
Divorce? Please, anything but that. I never worked a day in my life.
If you don't want to get a divorce, then you have to apologize to Mr. Odaira right now.
I'm so sorry.
And after that, Mr. Araichi dragged his wife home. The car ended up being towed away, by the way, and Mr. Araichi was kind enough to offer to pay for all the fees involving the restoration of the yard, so we gladly accepted his offer. Well, a lot has happened, but I'm glad everything worked out in the end. Mrs. Araichi hasn't bothered us after that either, so I guess I can't complain too much.
Yeah, I'm glad Mr. Araichi was a sensible person.
Hey, Dad! Let's play tag!
Alright, you better run! And now we're living happily as a family with our new restored yard. Oh, and by the way, Mrs. Araichi ended up causing trouble to the other moms at the preschool, and her husband immediately asked for a divorce. Custody of their child went to Mr. Araichi, so nobody knows where she is now. I guess some people just don't change. You guys should be careful of people like her as well. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.